What is up, everybody? Welcome back to today's Friday masterclass. In this hour, you guys, we're going to be going over the like ad, the Facebook like ad. This right here, you guys, super, super powerful. I've been running this ad for real estate agents and local business owners since literally since 2017. So as I jump into social media marketing in 2016, trying to find my way, trying to find out what services can I offer, what type of value can I bring to the marketplace, what marketplace do I even want to bring value to, right? Which niche, which industry. And so as I'm figuring all that out in 2016, it was in 2017 when I started jumping into Facebook ads. And the first ad that I got really good at was the like ad. And that was literally my first service. It was that and social and customizing your social media links, which is not part of this Friday masterclass, but that's a video. In fact, that's a video that I'm gonna post that down below as well. That's a video that I have on YouTube where I'm taking my brother through setting up his social media links. So whatever your handle is, whatever your username is on Facebook, for example, your Facebook business page, or maybe even your Instagram, or maybe you have a .com, or maybe you have an LLC, whatever that name is, you want to make sure that you secure it on every platform. Okay. Instagram.com/ Cantero Media, Twitter.com/ Cantero Media, TikTok.com/ Cantero Media, Facebook.com/ Cantero Media, CanteroMedia.com, David at CanteroMedia.com, right? For my email. So keeping it that simple, you guys. That's literally what I call step one in my 5-step blueprint. What I'm doing here with the Friday masterclass is taking you through 4 steps. So that's the only step that I'm not really including in this training, but that's super simple and it's super quick to do. So watch that YouTube video. I'll post that below. Knock out your links for sure. So it was teaching people, but then also doing it for clients, doing it for people. That was literally my first service, customizing people's social media links, because showing them the difference, right? Telling them, saying, hey, Stacy, look at your current intro now. Like, even you guys, go look at your Facebook personal profile and your Facebook business page. Go look at your intro, right? And then come over and maybe look at mine. Come over and look at mine on Facebook personal and Facebook business page. Look at my intro, right? So you want yours to look like that. One name for everything. Okay, that's step one. So I'll link that video below. So that service, you guys, and the like ad. Those were literally the first 2 services that I would do for real estate agents. I wouldn't teach them how to do it. I would do it for them, and they'd pay me, right? Several $100, right? In the very, very beginning, when I'm just trying to find my way. I'm not even taking on coaching clients. I'm not even coaching anything. I'm just trying to find out what services can I offer to agents. And it was the like ad, and it was the social media, customizing your links. Okay, and what really led me to that, you guys, is because, again, if you caught my story at all in any of my previous videos, I talk about how on my personal profile, my thousands of friends, 4,000, 5,000 friends on my personal profile, Facebook, right? Every single one of them intentionally was requested because they're a real estate agent. So again, pick your niche, whatever your niche may be. That's what I was able to do. So when you're servicing clients, that you could do something like that, right? If you're a real estate agent, you kind of can't do nothing like that. Nor do you want to only have Facebook friends with people in a certain industry. Not necessarily. You need everyone, right? Everyone's a first time home buyer. Everyone can sell a property. You need everyone, right? But the problem with local business is that the majority of your customers and clients are local, right? So as you post on social media, it's like, dude, I'm building this following of people that are everywhere. So it's like the odds of you moving to San Diego. Look at this. Like, just think about it. You guys that are watching this video right now, what are the odds of you and your family moving to San Diego? It's not likely at all, right? At all, like at all. Nor am I moving to where you live right now at all, right? So as we post our business, it's like, dude, like, it's just touching thousands of people that will never do business there. That's all. Um, and so as I started requesting agents, as I started getting friends as agents on Facebook, right? Because again, that was my marketing strategy. That was my whole plan to reach out to agents, right? And see if I can help them with their social media marketing. It was the like ad, it was the links that I started selling them first. And then eventually 2020, 2021, that's when I got really, really good at all the Facebook ads. And I'm like, dude, let me just start teaching this. And that's when I started coaching and teaching was in 2021-ish. Because I remember taking a Facebook ad course, spending 5 grand, spending like 5,500 on this Facebook ad course. Still to this day, this guy's my coach. This guy's my mentor. He's my number one mentor when it comes to online marketing. How about that? You guys are learning from me, and I'm learning from others. I'm learning from him. I'm learning from others, like, right? But he's my main one. But I remember investing in myself and purchasing a $5,500 course to learn Facebook ads. And it wasn't even one-on-one coaching, it was group coaching, right? Just similar to what you guys are doing now, but you guys paid freaking pennies, right? I paid 5 grand, I paid 5,500. And every penny was worth it because it's what I teach today. But the point is that, yeah, that's when I started taking one-on-one. But the whole time, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, I'm requesting nothing but real estate agents as friends on my personal profile. And so I got really good at reaching out to them. I got really good at getting clients every week from just my personal profile alone, right? And then my YouTube channel. Those are the two channels that I focused on over the last 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, about 7 years. And so pick your platform. You could try to go organic, but if you're building locally, it's like, dude, like the odds of you guys moving here and me moving there are very unlikely. So that's why Facebook ads, as we go into step three of this masterclass, which is running Facebook ads, for those of you that are putting out video, don't miss that training. Okay, do not miss that training because that's everyone's putting out video. It's like, man, especially real estate agent, right? You're doing a walkthrough, you're doing a video of a listing, you're doing a video of an open house, you're doing a video on anything real estate related. It's like, man, you want to be putting a few bucks today. So if you're catching this in 2025 and beyond, you want to start putting a few bucks behind these posts and target them, right? So if I'm farming a few zip codes, I'm a real estate agent and I'm doing the majority of my business down here in and it's I'm in San Diego, but again, in every town, every city you have micro cities, right? San Diego is all you guys know of. That's what majority, 100% I'm willing to bet of you guys that are watching this know of San Diego, but you don't know of the many, many micro cities within it, right? Just like I don't know your neck of woods, right? Same thing, wherever you're at. If you're in a popular metro freaking, booming area like city, like you're in Los Angeles or you're in freaking, anywhere that's somewhat, populated in the country, it's like, dude, you know what I'm talking about, you know? Um, and so I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. But here, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. I don't know where I was going with that. But oh yeah, that's what I was saying. And that's why it's so important to start running ads, right? So we're gonna go into that in week three. Week three, we're gonna go into Facebook video ads. How do we run a Facebook video ad? The video that you're already putting out, you guys, all I want you to do is put a few bucks behind it and actually target your local area. Target where you're doing business, right? Because again, you guys know of San Diego, but you don't know of all the micro cities within it. And if I was a real estate agent, for example, I would be farming a niche city. I wouldn't necessarily be farming all of San Diego. All of San Diego. Like, can I serve all of San Diego? Of course, I can serve the entire state, right? Because when you're in this type of business, you're licensed for the state. So I could serve anyone, right? You guys could serve anyone in your entire state, but the majority of your business, your dream client is literally down the street. That listing is 2 miles away from where you physically live. So it's like, okay, so if that's the case, and this is my farm, this is where I'm building my brand. I'm a local business owner. I'm the local gym at the shopping mall. I'm the local dry cleaner. I'm the local restaurant. I'm the local freaking coffee joint. I'm the local taco joint. I'm the local freaking chiropractor. I'm the local dentist, right? So it's like when you're local like that, you're putting out this content, and especially if you're putting it on Facebook and putting it out on Instagram, it's like you're already putting out the video, you're already putting out the image, you're already promoting your business. Let's just promote it to people who live down the street, right? That's all. Local business, right? Take over your backyard. And the way you do it is with Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay. So week one, we went over the business manager setup. So if you didn't catch that video, come back. You'll see it here in the archives. That's week one. That's step one is setting up your Facebook business manager, setting up your 7 bookmarks. Okay, so knock that out. And then this is gonna be step two. Okay, step two is running the like ad. First ad. This ad you don't need to put a lot towards it at all. But what I do recommend is at least put something. Put a few bucks. Put freaking $40, $50. Like, um, this like ad is normally, and again, I've been running this like ad, you guys, since 2017. I'm gonna blow your mind on how stupid simple this is. But your business manager needs to be set up, right? Your 7 bookmarks need to be set up because from the bookmark folder right now, I'm gonna go straight to Ads Manager, right? I'm gonna go straight to bookmark 1 of 7. I'm gonna go straight to Ads Manager, right? So you want your bookmarks in order and then come back to this step. Okay, so where it all came from again, you guys, where I going back to my friends and how I reached out to agents and how I got thousands of agents to be friends with me today on Facebook. Go to my personal profile. It's public. It is what it is today still. Every single friend is an agent, right? So I said all that to say that as I started following thousands and thousands of people who all had the same job, thousands of people who all had the same career, thousands of people who literally were all in the same line of work, right? When you follow any group of people like that, it could be a group of freaking tennis players. It could be anybody. When you're in a community and you follow people, thousands of them, and I'm not talking just a few. I'm not even talking a few hundred. I'm literally talking when you follow a few thousand of the same type of business oriented person, you start to see the clear patterns. You start to see the common denominator. You start to see how everyone's posting. And you start to see what everyone's posting, and you start to quickly realize that everyone's posting the same damn thing. And then you start to quickly realize that everyone's business page has 200 likes. And then you start to realize that everyone's intro, there's nothing there. Again, step one, link customization. Go to my intro in my personal Facebook. Go to my intro on my Facebook business page. Look at the intro, right? So I would start to see this, and this is where the like ad came from. This is where the links came from because I would look at everybody's intro, and then this is where the likes would come from because everybody would click invite. So if you're a real estate agent right now, or even if you're a local business owner, you own a local gym, it does not matter. Local business, right? You probably have a couple thousand friends on Facebook, 3,000 friends, 4,000 friends, 5,000 friends like me on Facebook. Probably. But the amount of people who actually live locally out of your 3,700 friends, out of your 3,700 followers on Instagram, out of your 3,700 connections on LinkedIn, out of your 3,700 followers on X, these are people that are just not going to be in that area, right? So as I started seeing this, man, as I started seeing this, that's where we led up to today, you guys. I started looking at everyone's business page. Everyone had 200 likes. I started looking at everyone's intro, and everyone's intro looked like crap, right? And so that's when I went in all in on the like ad. I'm like, and here's where it all started too. Let me get to it. Let me share my screen. Let me get to it because I'm just trying to give you guys context of where this like ad came from and why the like ad and how crazy powerful it's gonna make your page look. Let me go to Facebook. This is what, okay, again, personal profile, right? Business page the same, but look at the intro. That's the intro. Okay. So in the very, very beginning, I would go to anyone's page. I would be friends. I got 4,800 friends. Every single one is a real estate agent. I can go to any random friend. Let's go to someone who's not my client, Adrian. I can go to any friend, 2,200 friends. I come to the intro, and that's what I quickly would see, right? You compare that intro to my intro, and there is a slight difference. So look, this is and let okay, so this is her personal profile, right? Personal profile. As I click on her business page, look at the business page. So we have intro. we have real estate agent, we have address, we have phone number, we have Gmail, and then we have the .com. So all we have is the .com, right? So as I click on the .com, takes me to her, simply forwards to the Remax site that she is not tracking. So she's promoting a link, right? A domain. Every single one, every one of you guys are guilty of this. You guys promote your Keller Williams website because it looks all fancy like this one. But the reality is that there's no. It's a complete. It's pointless to a certain. It's pointless. Number one, it's not capturing leads. Number two, the link is not even being tracked, right? So all of this traffic, all this attention we're driving to these cookie cutter replicated websites that are not really ours at all. We're just borrowing them, literally. So, especially, and I'm referring specifically to the real estate space because that's just typically how it is. Keller Williams, Coldwell, everyone gets a website. And then everyone goes online and promotes their website when it's like, dude, like, no, like, for, we'll go into more of that in future training. And that's where landing pages and sales funnels and putting out a PDF for a buyer guide, putting out a seller guide, that's where that all comes in, because that's where we want to be driving traffic to. On the internet, you want to be driving traffic to a simple landing page that you can actually track. And how you track it is you track it by the domain. Facebook will give you a pixel, and that's how I know this one is not being tracked, because there's no Facebook pixel on it, right? No pixel found. This little plugin here, this Meta Pixel Helper, that's what this is called. You can Google this. It's a free plugin. So it just sits at the top of my browser here, and it just lets me know if there's websites that are tracking me. That's all. But I don't care who's tracking. I don't care about that at all. I have this just to test my own pixels, right? So when I have pages, like here's one of my pages right here. Um, this is the one that you see in the that I promote all over YouTube, but even on Facebook too. This is what you guys are in. You guys, a lot of you guys that are watching this, you guys jumped into this one. But here's what's going on. As I send traffic to this page, all my traffic is going to this page, right? So literally every link on the internet on David, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on any platform, it's driving all attention to this link. And so with that, I can track it. I could take this link, put it in Facebook. That's our custom audience. That's what I'm going to be teaching you guys in week 3 and week 4. But week 3 and week 4, your custom audiences. As people click. So again, back to Adrian. She's getting me to click. I'm going over to a page that she's not tracking. And imagine if she was. So as everyone comes to my page that I'm actually tracking, right? And I'm tracking it with my Facebook pixel. Facebook gives you a piece of code that you put on the website. You put within the settings of your website. Very simple. Whoever is building your web page, but at the same time, you don't need a website. This is a web page. This is a simple landing page. There's nothing on here but text, a video, and a button, right? So it's not contact us, meet the team. Actually, I do have a few links at the top. I do because this is this is yeah, because this is just important to me. And it simply takes people out to my YouTube. Normally on a landing page, I wouldn't have anything up here. But this is more of an information, but at the same time call to action because there's only one button. And at the end of the day, I'm tracking it. I'm tracking the visit. So all that is Facebook allows me to put this piece of code on the website so I can now start categorizing and segmenting everyone who actually lands here. And the reason why that's so powerful is because everyone that just look at it as a bucket. You're filling up a bucket. You're filling up a bucket of people that did something. That's all. A bucket of people that did something. This is a bucket of people who actually landed here but never purchased. Right? A lot of you guys that are watching this, actually, I think all of you guys that are watching this video, you guys purchased. You guys are actually in this coaching, right? Um, and so you guys here. So here's the deal. Everyone who has landed here, let's say 10 people landed here. Let's say 10 people landed here. And let's say 3 of you that are watching this right now, however many, but I'm going to just use 3 as an example. 3 of you guys became, 3 of you guys came in here and actually smashed the button. Shout out to you guys. God bless you guys. I love you guys. 3 of you actually came in here, smashed the button, entered your information. God bless you. And you jumped into the coaching, right? You proceeded and you completed your transaction successfully, right? You then landed on a second page. That was your confirmation page, right? That was the confirmation page. That was the page that said, "Thank you. Hey, here's what's going on next, blah, blah, blah." Click the button. In fact, it was another video that you guys saw. So three out of the 10 purchased, right? They saw my next video, you guys, right? You three. And then you click the button below and it brought you to the Facebook group, right? So let's say you three did that and seven of them didn't. And that happens every day, right? So out of every 10 people that land here, let's just say, and those are insanely amazing numbers. If those were really my numbers, I'll take 1 out of 10. For every 10 people who land here, one person opts in, one person purchases. Those are phenomenal. And that's the majority of the internet today, you guys. So don't think you have to be a hardcore, Ryan Serhant type of real estate agent. No, you don't. Not at all. You just need to carve your little piece. And that's why I push ads, because with ads, I can penetrate on a local area. And I can just spend a few bucks and keep showing my business, keep showing my face, keep sharing my knowledge and expertise with my local community, people that actually live down the street, right? I want that video of that open house or that video of that listing. I want that going to people who actually live around it, right? Because you're going to post organically anyways. Okay, whatever. All I'm saying is my my strategy, my recommendation is the icing on the cake. So do what you do organically. Just put a few bucks behind it at the end. That's it. And run it for a few days. You'd be quite surprised on how fast you can build a brand in a very local area. Especially if you're putting out video. Okay, so after seeing all this, you guys, I say all that to say this, and we're gonna get onto it. You want to be tracking everything. We'll get more into that in week 3 and week 4. But as I started seeing everyone, as I just started seeing everyone have their intros tore up, blank, ugly, links are all over the place, right? Doesn't even look clean at all. It's definitely not one name at all like this, right? After seeing that, and then after receiving invites, this is what my notification. In fact, I'll just show you all right here. These are the invites, right? Because every friend I have on Facebook, and there's 4,800 of them, I believe. The making of this, there is, and I'm always at 5,000, but I always clean house. I always clean house. I have a clean friend list. Okay, I have a clean friend list. I always scrub my friend list. So right here, boom. I'm always at 5,000 and then I'll shave it. I'll shave it a little bit and then just keep requesting more, right? So again, after seeing so many agents that didn't have their intro clean like that, you know, I was like, okay. And then I'm like, okay, that could be something I can teach them how to do, or maybe that could be something I could do for them, and that's what I started doing. And then as I started getting invites, because every friend I have is an agent, that's all agents do is they click invite to their 2,900 friends when 99% of your friends on Facebook live across the country. So again, look at your friend list, you guys. Look at your friend list. Look at your friend list. Look at your personal Facebook friend list. How many do you have? Maybe you just have a few hundred, but majority of you guys have a few thousand. Majority of all of us have a few thousand. And these are random people who live across the country who are never doing business in our area. That's just the bottom line. And so that's why again it's ads, it's local ads if you're trying to build a local business, right? So here's where I'm gonna flip the script, you guys. Here's where I'm gonna kind of twist it a little bit when it comes to all this local that I speak about and that I teach. As I started seeing all this, you guys, as I started seeing all this, I'm like, dude, watch, let's go to anyone's page. Let's go to her page. 72 likes. I could keep going on and on and on and on. I've done this all day, every day since 2017. I would have friends as agents. They'll click invite. I'll get the notification right here in the top right. I'll get these notifications and I continue to get these notifications. If it's not for Dan, it's an agent. I continue to get these notifications all day, every day, because every friend I have is an agent, and this is their strategy. So to get people to like their business page, every agent clicks invite. Kim, Anna, Tabitha, Hannah, Beth, Heidi, Sergio. The Dan one, that's my coach, so don't mind that one. But Garen, Brittany, Sarah. And look at this. And this is what, oh my God, this is a perfect example as well. This is what everyone does as well, which is so weird to me. I just think it's weird. I don't know. It's just me. Might just be me. Sarah Miller, shout out to Sarah, real estate agent. It has to be a real estate agent because she accepted my request. I requested her. I only request agents, right? So every friend, again, you guys is an agent. But here's my what I'm trying to say. Right when she accepted me, she shared her page right away. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is all real estate agents do. So I can keep going down the line forever. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Every single agent, these are all, those are ads. These are all new friends. So I'll just clean out this part, right? Jeff, real estate agent. Every single one of them is a real estate agent. But I'm trying to show you, yes, if it's not Dan, it's an agent. Yeah. See, so it's always on and on and on, right? So let's go to where did I wanted to go? I wanted to go to the one that the one that what was her name again? Was it she accepted my friend request? It was Sarah, and then she invited me right away. Let's go to her business page. It would be down here. Sarah, Sarah, Sarah. So shout out to Sarah 144. So Sarah, let's go back to her personal profile. So she has 261 friends. So obviously maybe she well, even if she's been on Facebook since day one, she's never used it, right? So she only has a couple hundred friends. I very rarely see anyone with a couple hundred friends. Everyone has 2,600 at this point, right? Especially in this age group. We all have a few thousand randoms on here on our personal profile, right? But at the same time, as she goes up, so let's say Sarah, super popular in her town, she's now on Facebook. Let's say she's new to Facebook and she's about to crush it and she's been in the business for 19 years and she's super successful offline. And now she has a Facebook page and now she has a bunch of friends that came over here and started following her because she has a local footprint, right? Here's what happens next. Let's say all 261. I'm actually one of her friends, so I'm the 261st friend. Let's refresh this. I'm the 261st friend of hers, right? Or maybe not, who knows, but we just became friends, right? As she goes from 261 to just as she goes to two from 261 to 1200. I'm not even saying 2200. I'm not even saying 2600. I'm not even saying as she goes from 261 to 2600 friends on her personal Facebook page. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying 1200. And you know what? I take that back. I'm not even saying 1200. I'm saying I'm saying I'm saying I'm saying 800, 700. As she goes from 261 to 700 friends, it is very, very, very unlikely that those will be people that she's actually shaking hands with in her local area. As she goes from 261 to just 800, those are going to be people like me who live across the country and nowhere near Myrtle Beach, right? And vice versa. So if I was an agent and I was posting listings and Sarah kept seeing my listings in San Diego, it's like, dude, like, okay, right? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. So again, you guys, she was at 72 likes on the business page. That's just what I started seeing. 144, excuse me. She's at 144. The other one was at 72. She's at 144 on the Facebook business page, and that's how she's doing it. She's clicking invite from her personal Facebook page to get people to like the business page, and that's all anyone does, not just agent. That's what all I'm convinced that every local business owner does that. If you have a dry cleaner, you're doing the same thing. You have a local restaurant, you're doing the same thing. Whoever's doing the marketing, doing the same thing. You guys have a Facebook page, and we're trying to get attention to the Facebook page, and we're clicking invite. We're getting everyone to click invite to invite their friend list because they got 3,200 friends on their Facebook. So if they help us share it, blah blah blah. It's like, dude, these are people that are all across the place. And again, if you're a local business owner, chances are they're just not there. So I say all that, you guys, to say this. Now we're gonna go into the back end to the business manager and run this freaking ad. I say all that to say that this like number is what everyone is trying to increase, and that's how they do it. And the most that I ever see, the most that most will ever get to is 500. Out of looking at tens of thousands of Facebook pages, you guys, and again, this could apply to any business. This could be 10,000. I could be saying I've seen tens of thousands of insurance agent Facebook pages. I could be saying I've seen 10,000. I've seen tens of thousands of dentist Facebook business pages. I could say I could use any business, right? I can plug in any niche. But in this case of real estate, a real estate agent, a realtor, a real estate broker in the United States. I've literally looked at, I don't know about hundreds of thousands, but for sure tens, more than 10,000. So, and more than 20,000. So it has to be tens of thousands. That's the proper way to say it. I've literally looked at tens of thousands of Facebook business pages from real estate agents, and 99% of them have under 500 likes. 99%. And I'm even willing to bet it's 99.5. It's more than 99. It's more than 99. It's 99 point something. It's more than 99. So that's where this came from, you guys. That's where this came from. That's where this came from. I'm like, dude, okay, everyone's clicking invite this number, and that's where somewhat the perception of your online brand, of your social media brand, when people are connecting with it. So if I'm catching her on Instagram and I see her have literally 13, 14, 15,000 followers, that number alone puts her perceptionally put is that the right word? Perceptionally puts her in a completely different category, right? Versus me landing on that page and only seeing 100, right? Me coming over here and landing on the Facebook business page for the very first time. I've never worked with Sarah at all, at all, at all. Just another random Facebook friend, right? In the business of real estate. So when I look at that, she could be successful offline. She could be super successful offline for all I know. I don't know, neither do you. So when I look at, but that's not, the word's not so, it's but when I look at her social media, just the Facebook alone, and I look at that number, that's the deal breaker, right? I automatically assume that she's just getting started. I automatically assume that she might not be as active over here, right? That's just the perception that we all get when we see a number. It's very weird, very, very weird. And that applies to any platform, really. Go to LinkedIn. When you come across a professional on LinkedIn and they have freaking, 13,000 connections, you're like, dude, this person's pretty popular, right? That's automatically what we think. And so all the other platforms are actual slow and over time and organic. So for you to get thousands of connections on LinkedIn, it is slow, it is energy intense, it is time intense. Not intense, but the fact that you have to be consistent, and it happens over time organically. You don't just blow up your connections on LinkedIn. You don't just blow up your followers on Twitter. You don't just blow up your followers on Instagram. You don't just blow up your subscribers on YouTube. That takes time, and that's consistent posting content, right? That's all that is. But on Facebook, you can blow up the follower count, you can blow up the like count, and you can blow it up fast with an actual ad. right? So bless you. So when I started learning that ad, you guys, that again, that was the service that I was offering in the very, very beginning, and still to this day, it's still part of my training because it's one step. It's one step. You spend a few bucks, $40, $50. It's a one-time ad. You don't need to run it every month at all. We're not going to run it for a very long time either, either at all either. So we're going to run it for 7 days. We're going to literally run this ad for 7 days. Okay. Um, and all I want to do is take the 144 to 2400. You know, you spend $50 one time, spend $50. You could spend more than that, but you don't need to at all. Like you could spend $100. If anyone spent $100 one time on this Facebook like ad. So for example, Sarah, if she were to put a $100 budget on a Facebook like ad right now, it would take the 144 to a minimum. It would take it to a minimum of of 5400. So she'd have a little over 5,000 likes. So when I land here, boom, I see a few thousand likes. That is powerful. That is powerful, right? And that's the game changer. I come over to Candy's page, one of my clients. I come over here, her intro, right? Her intro, everything is updated and looks super clean. I click on the business page. I come here and I see 3,600 likes. Look at that. So that's the difference, you guys. That's the difference. When I started seeing everyone's Facebook page, and they all had, look, Adrian, she has 500. I'm telling you that this is the 1%. This is literally the 1% in the real estate agent space. This is the 1%. 99.999, 99.5 at least, 99.5% will have under 500. And all they're doing is click an invite. It's like, dude, forget that. Like that's crazy. Like, and they're all, so here's what we're gonna do. I want people to land on the page and see a few thousand. And that's why 7 day ad, few bucks. You could put more than 50 if you wanted to. It's going to be a one-time ad anyways. So whatever your budget may be right now, I would go all in. I would go all in with this one ad. With this one ad. We just set up our Facebook business manager. So now you have your 7 bookmarks. Now we run the like ad, and hopefully you guys can get your links set up, right? Hopefully you can get all your links set up. Then this would be your technically kind of your step three, is where we run a like ad, where we just bring credibility to the page. Running a like ad, these are going to be people that are all over the place as well. These are going to be people that are in fact all over Facebook. These are going to be people in multiple countries, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. All we need is a few thousand likes. When you increase the likes, first of all, so the route that she was going, the route that Adrian's going, the route that everyone goes, is that we think that increasing the like count is going to bring in the lead count. We think that increasing the like count is going to increase the lead count, or even increase the engagement that goes on as you post. That couldn't be further than the truth. That couldn't be the biggest. That couldn't be more of a bigger myth than anything else. Like there's nothing bigger than that. That's a myth. Like it's a total myth. It doesn't happen. Leads engagement doesn't happen from likes. What happens from likes is just credibility, perception. Someone lands on the page for the first time and they see several thousand likes. Like for example, you go to my business page, my Cantero Media business page. You come to this page, and the moment you land here, you see 10,000. So that kind of the perception again, if I got to spend $40, if I could spend $50 and have a perception when people land on my page, they think I'm bigger than you know what. What's that worth? Is it worth a few bucks? Because what's the alternative? What's the other option? Click an invite and getting up to 500. You know how long it took her to get to 500 likes by clicking invite? Do you know how long it took her? That took her at least 4 years straight from scratch. You're at 700 friends, you're at 1,000 friends, in fact, let's look on her personal profile. She's at, um, I'll tell you right now, you guys, this is again, this is what I've been seeing all day, every day in my news feed since 2017. So again, when you follow thousands of people who are literally all in the same line of work, you start to see patterns and you start to see how everyone has the same count. So out of her 2,200 friends, she's been clicking invite for the last several years just to get 500 of them to like the business page. When I started seeing that by the thousands, I'm like, okay, Let me learn this like ad. And so that's how long I've been helping people run this ad is that long because it's still relevant today. It's still what every agent is trying to do. Every agent's trying to get you to like their page. And every agent has 200, 300, 400 likes, 500 maybe if that. So that's why you guys are going to crush it with this one. This is going to be a broad ad. This is going to be people from everywhere as well. But if I can spend 40 bucks, 50 bucks and put a comma in that number, right? Even on my other one, some of you may know that I have my real estate license for California, but I don't use it. I haven't even hung it anywhere yet. Got it in 2023, just to have it, right? Just to have it. But it's not a brand that I'll be putting out there at all. I'm more on the marketing side. But this is just something that I have up. This is just something I have up just to show an example. Look, you land here and boom, you see a couple thousand likes, right? You would think I've been in the business for a while. You come down here to my intro, like I showed you earlier. There are all my links. All those links are active. All those links are freaking legit. Those are my real links, right? So that's how your intro needs to look, you guys. So we got the business manager set up. We get our links in order. Now we run this like ad and we bring a few thousand likes to the page just to give the page credibility. After the like ad, because again, that's going to be the only broad ad you run. It'll be the only ad that goes everywhere to multiple countries. But it's a quick ad, it's a few bucks, and it's the only way you're going to bump up that number. It's the only way you're going to bump up that number and bump it up fast. And again, it's not for leads, it's not for engagement at all because Facebook, even when you have thousands of likes, Facebook does not show your post to all of them at all at all. That's why the Facebook business page, in my professional opinion, is only for Facebook ads. That's the only reason why we have a Facebook business page. So if depending on whatever business you're in, it doesn't even matter. You're serving other clients and they're local business owners. It doesn't matter what type of business. Chances are you have a business page and you're posting on your business page thinking it's doing something for you. It's actually not. Not at all. Not at all. Facebook's not showing it to all those people. And again, if you're that typical person who clicks invite to their friends who all live across the country, there's not much engagement going on that Facebook business page anyways with your 400 likes, right? So it's like you got to run ads. You got to run ads. But again, this is the only ad that I'm going to teach you broad. After this ad, let's say we run it for 7 days. After this ad, that's when you go into more of a $5 per day, more of a $10 per day um, Facebook ad budget, and that's when you start running ads to your local area for leads, either buyer leads, seller leads, or getting people to your local gym, or getting people to download a free coffee coupon, or getting people to download a free dry cleaner, $3 off your next clean, whatever, like whatever the offer may be, you guys start running that to your local area. Again, you're already putting out the content. You're already posting about it. You real estate agents, you're already posting that listing. You're already posting that open house. Just put a few bucks behind it, right? But before we get to our local area, before we start running ads for leads, you guys, that's why I have this step. It just we want our local area. So by the time I start running ads to my local area, I want a few thousand likes on this page, right? And again, it happens this way. It happens this way through a Facebook ad. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to our bookmark manager. We're gonna go to our Facebook and not Facebook, but yeah, Facebook folder. We're gonna go to our bookmark folder and come down to our Facebook um, subfolder. And once you click on that, right, here are your bookmarks. One, two, three, four, five, six. And I'm missing the custom conversion. I'm missing the custom conversion on this one. Um, and I'll set that up later. Okay, cool. So from here, look, from actually, this is not even the right account. Yeah, that's not the right account I want to be in. I'll go into this other one. Where is my? I think I just turned everything into. That's fine. I can just go to this one. I think I turned everything into this account. But it's fine. I'll just come back over here and then I'll go into the actual account that I want to be in. So here's the Facebook ads for beginners. See more ad accounts. I actually wanted to be in these ads. There's the Cantero Media one. Yeah. Okay. So we'll run out of this one. Okay, cool. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do on this in this training, you guys. In this training, I'm actually going to let me make sure I have um yeah, let me go to all tools. Let me go to business settings. Let me make sure I have an ad account or yeah, a payment tied to that ad account. Let's see ad accounts real quick. So ad account Cantero 2, that's the account I was using. The ad account I'm using Cantero 2. We should be good. Yeah. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna come back to Ads Manager. I want to make sure top left it says Cantero Media 2. That's the account I wanted to be in, and I'm gonna simply hit the green button. Okay, so the like ad, you guys, the like ad is gonna be engagement. And again, this is the only time we're going super crazy broad, okay? To really increase that count fast and then go local. And then add, let's call this ad number two. Let's call it today this like ad, let's call this Facebook ad number one. When we go to Facebook ad number two and on, that's when you'll be under leads. Awareness every now and then for sure, because I'm going to teach you this in step three is awareness. So make sure you catch next week's training or just the next training. That's going to be on awareness. These videos that you guys are putting out, start running at least the minimum awareness. $1 a day, $2 a day, $3 a day, $3 a day. You can run a video that you're already putting out regarding real estate. Maybe you're teaching homeowners, you're educating them on what it takes to sell, tips, marketing trends, mistakes to avoid before you hire an agent. Like you're out there educating homeowners on what it takes to sell. Or vice versa, you're a buyer's agent and you're out there educating first-time home buyers. You're educating people on VA loans, right? You're educating people on credit and increasing their FICO score, and you're educating people on how to pick out a lender, right? Whatever your product or service may be, you're educating, right? Again, these are videos that the majority of you guys are already putting out. I'm just saying that, yeah, majority of the time will be leads, but every now and then, especially in week three, especially in step three, I'm going to show you how to run awareness. Because if I'm going to put out that video, I might as well put $1 a day towards it and actually target where I live or actually target where the property is located. Why not? Like I'm putting out the video anyways. I'm trying to share it with 1900 Facebook friends who don't even live in the area. So it's like, dude, like come on, no more of that. Like this will be awareness, okay? That's when we're going to go into step 3 and I'll teach you how to just simply get thousands of awareness is where you're targeting a local area for literally a couple bucks a day and you're getting thousands of people to see your video that all live there, right? Awareness. That's what I call a mini commercial. Just imagine having a mini commercial on TV. Dude, imagine having a commercial on TV. But today's commercial is selfie style on our cell phone. That's today's commercial, and it runs on social media. That is literally today's commercial. So as we already are doing that, awareness, okay? So every now and then I'm going to show you awareness as well, but I'm especially going to show that to you in step 3. Okay, so we're going to go engagement is for Facebook likes. It's for other things too, for post engagement, right? It's for other things too, but it's not really an ad that I'm going to have you run for leads. Majority of you guys that are going through this training are after leads and an appointment, leads, appointments, or maybe even sales for sure, but majority is leads. How do I capture a lead? How do I get that person to schedule an appointment, right? um, that's the majority of service-based businesses. So, but again, so that's why we'll stay away from majority of all these objectives, and that's all these are is objectives. Each objective is very very specific, very specific. Awareness is for views. So when you see videos that have tens of thousands of views, there's a great and it's coming from a business page, and the video is actually coming from a Facebook business page, not personal profile. It has to come from the business page. So as you're putting out content, yes, share it on your personal pages for sure. But if it's a video, for sure put it on your Facebook business page because later on you can run an ad on it, right? And so when you see videos like that that literally have hundreds of thousands of views, yeah, some of them go viral for sure. Some of them depend on what the content is, but if it's just talking about a business, right? Maybe educating someone on your coffee shop, whatever, those videos don't tend to go viral all the time, but it's awareness. So whenever you see like videos that have that many views and it's coming from a business page, chances are they ran an awareness ad on it. Maybe spent $5 a day and literally got hundreds of thousands of people in a specific area to see that video. Powerful, you guys. Powerful, powerful, powerful. And then traffic is just getting people to click, getting people to go to your landing page, getting people to go to your website. Traffic is not an ad that we're going to run at all. Engagement is going to be just for this like ad. Okay, engagement, and then we'll go on to leads in step 4. So engagement it's for a few other things too, but it's I'm only going to have you run engagement for this like ad, Okay, so down here, once you click the blue button, then you get here, click on manual, make sure you're down here on manual, and then we go continue. Okay, perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this Facebook like ad, and I'm actually going to put the date. I'm going to put the date just because what's the date? Today's the 10th. Today's the 10th. Today's the 10th. Okay, I'm actually going to just put the date. Today's date. Normally I don't do that. So as you guys come in here, majority of you guys that are watching this are super brand new. This is going to be your first ad in this new ad account, right? Um And so all you need to put is Facebook like ad. That's all you need to put. That's all I ever put is Facebook like ad. But because I ran this ad multiple times before, see, I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't need to run this specific like ad every month, nor do I want to run it every month at all. But I'll run it maybe a couple times a year. I'll put like $100, towards it, and then maybe at the end of the year I'll put another $100 towards it. One time, run it for 7 days and just boost that like count. So right now, coming into the new year, I'm actually going to. This is literally legit. I'm gonna run this like ad for my Cantero Media Facebook page. So as you guys watch this again, come back later, and look at my like count. I'm looking to go from 10,000 where it's at right now to maybe a few more thousand. Right? We'll see where my budget takes us. And I'm not gonna put a lot towards it at all. I'll put freaking $100. Not gonna put a lot towards it at all. I'm gonna put $100. I'm gonna put $100 towards a like ad, max. And you guys don't need to put that much. Put $40. Put $50. But whatever it is, I kind of want you to look at it where it's like a one-time thing. So if you do have $100 budget right now, put the 100 towards this like ad before we ever run our next ad at all, right? And again, our next ad and on is gonna go local. This is the only time we're not going local. And that's why the likes increase so fast and increase so high on such a minimal budget because we're targeting everywhere, right? Not just your city, not just your state, not even just your country at all. In fact, I don't even target the US, I target everywhere else. This is the like ad. Okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to name it at the top, right? Give it a name, special ad category. This is what's super, super important for real estate agents or really anyone in these categories. So if you're in the financial product and service business, which is formerly credit. So if you're running ads on credit cards, long-term financing, let's say you're in the mortgage business, you're in the insurance business, right? Checking and savings account, investment services, insurance services, and other related financial opportunities. So this right here, if you're in that industry, yes, you have to check that box. Employment, housing. If you're in the real estate space, for sure, you're clicking on housing. Okay, so that's normally all I really work with are people that are in the financial services business or the housing business, right? And of course, if you're employment or social, then go there. Okay, so make sure you check this. If you do not check this, you'll be able to complete the entire ad. You'll be able to publish the entire ad, but you will get an email from Facebook and it'll say ad rejected. And it'll only say ad rejected because you didn't check the box. That's the only reason. Only reason. Okay, so in my case, I'm not in this category, so I do not have to check the box. Okay, so that's all I needed to do. I just needed to choose. I just needed to name it at the top, choose my category if I am in one of these categories. If I'm not, get away from it. And then I chose my objective, which was engagement. Okay, that's it. Now we go to step 2. Now we're on the second step right here. This is the ad set level. Okay, this is called the ad set level. This is where you choose your budget. This is where you choose your targeting. This is where I set the calendar when my ad starts, when my ad ends. This is where I choose the placement. Do I want to place it on Facebook? Do I want to place it only on Instagram? Do I want to target only people who have an iPhone? Do I want to target everyone on a laptop? Do I want to target only people who are connected to the Wi-Fi? Who are connected to a Wi-Fi at that given moment, right? This is the ad set level. This is step two, right? There's only three steps. The step one was the campaign. That's where we chose the objective. That's the campaign level. Second level is the ad set. Third level is the ad. Okay, and all we're doing is we're working our way through these three tabs. Okay, that's all we're doing. Campaign, we did the campaign, we choose the objective. Now we're on the second tab, which is the ad set. Okay, and once we complete this step, then we go to the third step, and that's the actual ad. That's where we write out the text, that's where we choose the image or the video. That is the ad level. Okay, three levels. That's it, you guys. Three levels. And so now I'm going to come back to the first level, campaigns, click on it, click on edit. I just want to come back down here, make sure everything is correct. Engagement, do a quick check again, hit next. Ad set name, I'm actually going to just name it the same, FB like ad. Okay, and then here's what I'm going to do. This right here is super, super important, the conversion. Make sure you edit this. Okay, these are we are going under the objective of engagement. So these are the actual conversion locations on where you want that engagement to happen, right? So get people to engage with your brand on Messenger, right? WhatsApp or Instagram, right? I can run an engagement ad and get people to message me, right? That's pretty crazy. I can get people to engage with the actual ad, with the actual post. Get people to watch a video or interact with your post or event. That's powerful. Calls. Get people to call your business. That's powerful. Like that right there is absolutely powerful. Right? So again, you guys, this is the back end. This is what everyone's missing. All your colleagues, I don't care what business it is, they're all posting organically thinking they're doing something. And that's just problem number one. Problem number two is their call to action to get you to do something. It's not there either. Right? And we'll go into more of that in step four on how to actually capture leads. The one link that damn near 99.9% of people of businesses miss is step four. Yeah, so we'll get into that. But yeah, these are the different ones, you guys. So again, we're running engagement in this particular case only for the Facebook like count, right? Only for the likes. So we want the engagement to be on the Facebook page. Okay, so this is very, very important. Get people to engage with your Facebook page. And right here, performance goal, maximize number of page likes. That's our goal. Okay. Maximize number of page likes. Bring me as many likes as possible for this budget. Okay, so I'm gonna put the budget right below. So right here, Facebook page. Make sure it's coming from the right Facebook page. Okay, so that's my Facebook page right there. Daily budget. You can always move this and play with this. Lifetime. I tend to go with lifetime, and it's the same dollar amount. If I spend $5 a day for 10 days daily, right? I go daily and I spend $5 a day and then I set the calendar. I set the calendar. I say, okay, I want this ad to go live tonight at midnight. And this is the like ad. I'm really doing this right now, but I'm also going to explain something. And then I want it to end. I want it to end. Let's go January 11th. So it's gonna start on the 11th and it's gonna end. I'm gonna just run it. Yeah, I guess I can just run it for. Yeah, let me just run it for from the 11th. I'll just run it for 7 days. Yeah, I'll just run it for 7 days. I'll just run it for 7 days. Same end time. Okay, so look. What happened? Okay, there we go. Okay, so look, I can go, and that's 7 days, right? That's 7 days. In fact, I wanted to go a little longer than that because look, here's my point. Daily budget, $5 a day for 7 days is 35 bucks, right? Or I could just go lifetime and put 35 bucks. And every day Facebook will obviously spend a different amount, right? Because it's lifetime. They have 7 days to spend $35. So I'm giving them flexibility. That's lifetime. That's kind of how I look at it. It's just you're just giving them flexibility to spend that dollar accordingly. Just make sure you spend it all within the next 7 days. Okay. So that's kind of the budget strategy that I go. Or again, I don't think it really matters. I don't think it matters at all. But again, you go daily. Just make sure this number is set right. Um, so with the like ad, my total what I'm looking at is the total budget. I'm gonna spend a total. So let's go lifetime. I can go $5 a day for 10 days, or I can go lifetime 50. It's the same thing, you guys. So I don't want to overwhelm you with that one. Same thing. So look, I'm gonna actually let's go. Yeah, let's actually go more. Let's go. And again, this is my one time that I'm gonna run this ad. This is one of two. So right now, the making of this, January. Right now, we're in January, right? I'll run this ad one time right now, $100 in January, and then I may turn around and in this year, in November, in December, in just space it out. Like I don't want to. We're not going month to month on this at all. I'll just space it out. I'll space it out by a whole 11 months. I'll space it out by 11 months. So I'll go out there and let's just say, for example, and pick your month. It's all the same. I'll just go out there. Let's just say, for example, in December of 2025, right? So in 11 months, I'll do it again. And that'll be my 2 times a year. Because me, I'm just thinking tens of thousands, right? Most businesses, especially real estate agents, again, I'm telling you right now, again, 99% have under 500. So you guys don't need to be spending a lot at all on this ad, like at all, at all, at all. Like spend $50, spend $100 one time. That's it. Because again, all you need is a few thousand. You just need 3, 4,000. You don't need 10,000. You don't. No agent has freaking 600, right? So again, you guys can kind of use that, go at your will with that, but I don't want you to think you need to spend on this all the time. Not at all. This is a one time ad. Like technically, this is a one time ad. But in my space of marketing, right? You guys could be working with anybody else right now. That's why I can't thank God enough for you guys because you guys are here with me, and I appreciate that. So I would I'm teaching you exactly how I literally am doing it right now for myself, right? So so in my space, I just need several thousand, right? I need a little bit more. I want to bump that up. I've been at 10,000 for a while. I want to bump it up. And this is again the Facebook business page. Okay? All the other accounts, any other social media platform that you could possibly want to grow happens organically. YouTube, Instagram, X, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok. TikTok can grow fast organically out of all the other ones that I listed, right? So with Facebook, it comes down to when it comes to the follower count, it just comes down to running a like at a few times. That's all. Like that's all. Now it looks like I have a bunch of likes, which I do. These are people that are coming from everywhere, but they're not people that I ca- that I'm gonna be doing business with most likely because they're people from coming everywhere, right? I'm a local business owner. These are people that are coming from everywhere. We're doing it just for the count. So then we can start running ads to our local area, right? That's what that Facebook business page is all about, you guys. It's all about running an ad. Okay, so let's go one time, $100 budget. And with that budget, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to space it out. I'm going to actually space it out. I'm going to run it to the 31st. I'm going to just run it for the rest of the month. Perfect. Run it for the rest of the month. That's the budget. Okay, so now down here, this is where it gets wild. Okay, this is where it gets wild. Now, for those of you that are watching this, and maybe you have a plumbing business on the side, maybe your husband owns a plumbing business. Maybe maybe you're doing this for clients and you're doing this for dentists, or you're doing this exact strategy right now for a chiropractor or for a contractor or for a landscaper or for a doctor's office or for a coffee shop or for a pizza joint or for a local restaurant or for a local smoothie place or your local yogurt joint that's down the street as well. when it comes to any of those businesses that are not in the categories, that are not in these categories, for any business that is not in these categories, this is what we do at this step. Okay. So at this step of the targeting, right here, locations, you'll hit the drop down. This is people living in or recently in this location. Okay. Now, in the locations, all I'm going to type in is worldwide. Worldwide. And I don't want place. I don't want address. Look to the right. I don't want address. I don't want place. I want region. I want region. This is for those of you that are doing this for a Facebook business page and you're not in any of those categories. Okay? You can simply come over here, one targeted location worldwide, and that's it. Okay? Now, now, when you're in one of those categories, you're in the housing category, you're in the credit category, you cannot put worldwide. Okay? So for you guys, I'm actually going to go back and do this for you guys. Back on step one, back on tab number one, right? We're back on tab number one, tab number two, tab number three. We're back on tab number one. For those of you that are in one of these categories, here's what you do. You hit the drop down, you come to housing, okay? No country selected for audiences. Okay, so we come down to housing, okay? We come down to housing. Now, the countries, I want to hit this drop down and I want to come down to regions and I want to check select at least one country for your, okay, we're doing that. And then we're checking every box. I don't know why it keeps, why it kept showing that, let's refresh this page real quick. I just don't know why it kept showing that pop-up. Okay. So we come back to, okay, so we should be good. But I wanted to show you. No, I'm gonna do this again, you guys, because I wanted to show you, and I'm only having to do it again because of housing, because I want to show you that exact way. So look, I come back, I make sure that nothing's checked no more, right? Exit out, nothing's checked. Make sure nothing's checked. Come back to the beginning. Hit create, engagement, continue. Down here, manual, continue. This is going to be FB like ad. And what I'm doing on this one is housing. Okay, this is housing. So now I come down categories. I hit the category, I come down to housing or financial if you're in that one. This one, we're going housing for real estate. The countries, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to leave the US. I'm going to click on regions. I'm going to check that box. I'm going to check the next box. I'm going to check the next box. I'm going to check the next one. I'm going to check all of them. Okay? Just follow my lead, you guys. Leave the United States, open up regions, and check every box. Click away. That's it. That's it. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. Actually, no. There's one more difference. So let's just walk it. Let me just walk you through it. So that's it. That's it. That's step one, right? Now we go to the second step, and I'm going to name it at the top. Same thing. FB like ad housing. Okay. I'm going to name it the same thing. And I'm going to come down, make sure I'm in the right Facebook page, right? So conversion location. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to come back down to Facebook page, right? We want the Facebook page. We want the page likes. So we click on that, scroll down, Facebook page, right? Make sure your right Facebook page is there, and then we come back to the budget. Okay, so we come back to the budget. So daily or lifetime, right? So again, whatever your budget is right now, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, 70 bucks, 100 bucks, 80 bucks, whatever. I would say max 100, minimum 40. So anywhere within that. And again, you just need a couple thousand likes. You don't need a whole ton, just a couple thousand, right? Just to show that page, give the page credibility quick, right? And you're gonna run your guys' for 7 days. Run yours for 7 days. Put $50. If you're running it for more, if you're spending $100 like I am, right? Let's say, yeah. If you're spending $100 like I am, then maybe go the rest of the month, right? Go the rest of the month. Go more than 7 days. Wherever whatever date you're watching this, go the rest of the month. At least if it's more than 7 days. If you're spending $100, right? Go the rest of the month, which is what I'm gonna do, right? So I'm gonna spend $100, and I'm literally gonna go. Today is the 10th. I'm gonna go the rest of the month, right? But if I was only spending 50, then that's when I'd go 7 days, right? Even 60, I'd probably just go 7 days, right? So here, let's just say lifetime budget $50. I'm gonna set the calendar, so it's gonna start it's gonna start on the 10th, and it's gonna go to the 18th, right? Let's just say that's our time. And then here's the difference. So here's the difference. And then I'm going to get back to mine. Here's the only other difference. So number one, I had to go housing. I had to click on regions and I had to check all those boxes. We did on the top left, right? Now we're on the second step, and this is the only other difference. I'm going to X out United States, and on this one, I cannot go worldwide, okay? Because I'm now in the housing category. So you're not gonna you'll see oh wow, region is there. Region is there. Um you've chosen an audience like that are outside country you selected for your special ad. Update your special ad countries or remove the additional, and it's because of the only country that's throwing this off is Indonesia. So if I actually went back, see now I'm getting into the woods with you guys. It's just it's Indonesia. So that's what it's saying. If I take off, let's take off China. Let's also take off. So here, you guys, again, I'm just seeing if where did Indonesia go? Indonesia. Right here, Indonesia. Let's see if that clear. Hey, you're biting my ear. Let's see if that. No, I think that didn't clear it up. But it's just one country that's throwing off. Select country to remove. Yeah, see, does it use update your special ad categories countries or remove the additional locations for your audiences? Yeah, see, and that's under that word of worldwide. So that's why with housing or with financial, with this specific special ad category, I don't go worldwide. That's all. I don't go worldwide. What I do is the I just put in a handful of countries. Follow my lead on this one, you guys. And we're looking for country region to the right. Okay, don't go city, do not go address. You got to go country. We're going country region. Follow my lead on this one. We're going we're going very very broad. We're going very very broad. Country region. I'm going popular countries. I'm going populated countries. Are you done? I'm going and we're going much more. We're going much more. We're going much more. We are missing New Zealand. New Zealand. We're going Australia. We're going Austria. We're going. Did I go France already? France, Greece. You guys follow my lead on this one. We are going super, super broad. Um, How do you spell Switzerland? You guys, actually, how the heck do you Swiss? Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see if this one is available. Backspace, 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 backspace. I'm looking for country region. If that country region doesn't pull up, I do not go with it. Okay, that's that. So, and then what else am I missing? What other country? Let's see. Italy, and this is all you need, you guys. Brazil, Philippines. We're going super broad, super broad. And this is what you would do in these categories, you guys. Okay, so in this category, you would go. Let's see, am I missing any other countries? You would go this way for any of these countries. I put all those in already, other than the U.S. Um, and I don't want to go Thailand. Sometimes India pulls, and sometimes it doesn't. Um, yeah, it doesn't pull, and I think it pull. Yeah, it does. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Denmark. Let's go Denmark. Country, region. Country, region. Sweden. Did I go Sweden already? Country, region. Country, region. And I think that's it, you guys. That's all we need. We don't need any of these other ones. Yeah, we're good. Can't go Africa, can't go South Africa. So look, I put in, how many did I put in? This is for housing and financial, you guys. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I put in 15 countries. That's all it's going to take. That's the only difference, okay? That's the only difference in this setup for housing or financial. You got to go categories, you got to go regions, check all the boxes, and then you got to come over here to the ad set level and your locations. Okay, you're typing in all these countries. Okay, super powerful. This is the like ad. Okay, this is the like ad. And let me X out of this. Let me X out of this. I'm gonna come back to mine. So I'm actually gonna delete this one. Let's delete let's delete the housing one. We don't need that one. We're gonna delete that one, and I'm gonna come back to this one. Okay, so this is select at least one country. Okay, got that. Special ad category. I'm not in that category, so I'm gonna take that one out. Okay, so engagement. We're gonna go next. Okay, so got that. Page likes. There's the Facebook page, lifetime budget. Okay, got that. That ad's going to start tonight. So today's the 10th. This ad is going to start tonight at midnight, right? January 11th, tomorrow, January 11th at midnight. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to type back in worldwide, and I'm going region. Okay, some of them say country region, and yeah, in Worldwide's case, it's only region. Okay, so click on that. That's it. Come down, come down, come down. Advantage placement on this engagement page like ad. You do not need to click on any of this. And then this, I just need to um yeah, let's see if I need to confirm anything right here. Okay, run ads in Taiwan. Yeah, because it's going worldwide. Start verification. Let me see if I need to go through this real quick. Awesome. And that's that, you guys. So make sure your name is right here. Now, some of you might have a business, some of you may not. No big deal. Just put your name, first name, last name right there. That's all. And then policy and regulatory requirements. Don't need any of that. This ad includes ads related to financial products or services. If you're financial, then yeah, check that box. But at the same time, this ad's not going to be, because we're not promoting a product or service right now. We're just getting people to like the page. And I'm going to show you how we write out this ad. Super general, super broad, super basic. And again, this is a one-time ad. So all that, make sure that that's there. And if you need to check the box, check the box. But the placements. I'll teach you more about this as we go into step 3 and 4. When we start targeting our local area, when we start running lead ads, when we just start to um, do maybe certain videos for certain platforms, right? So we'll go into more placements. But when it comes to this one, the engagement, the page like ad, leave this as is. We're going to run it under advantage placement. All that means is that Facebook's going to place that ad everywhere and try to deliver the best results, okay, based on multiple placements, based on where it's likely to perform best, right? So leave it on that. I'll teach you more about editing placement later, but for the like ad, that's all we need. Okay, cool. And then we go next. Okay, now the third and final step, you guys. Third and final step. I'll name this at the top the same FB like ad. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Facebook page is coming from that Facebook page. Multi advertisers ads. Uncheck that. That's not needed. Now, here's what I do, you guys. Here's what I do. Here's what I do. And again, housing category, all you did differently at this point is you chose the category of housing or financial. You clicked on regions, you checked all the boxes, and then rather than going worldwide, you typed in 15 different countries. Okay, follow my lead on this one, you guys. Um, and then now we're on the third and final step, the actual ad, what we write, and the image that we're going to use. We're not going to use an image that you have right now at all. No need to have an image on hand right now at all for this. I'm going to show you how I've been doing it for literally years, and I'm still doing it right now for my own self. And I'll start with the real estate space first because it's stupid basic, stupid simple, and it's freaking effective like no other. In the real estate space, all you're going to do is type in luxury homes in my case, I'm going to go San Diego. Type in your city. Luxury homes. We're looking for luxury homes in your area, right? And maybe not in your area where you live, maybe not where you live, but overall, yeah, if you're in Atlanta, type in and if you're in a micro area in Atlanta, okay, but Atlanta's the big name. Type in luxury homes in Atlanta, right? Choose the bigger name city. And then simply go to images. And all you're looking for, you guys, is a badass home. This is for the real estate space. In any other space, you could just simply type in that word. Not luxury homes, obviously, but you would type in if you owned a gym, people excited in the gym. Or maybe you have good images, right? Maybe you take a lot of pictures. Yeah, for sure. Like shout out to my boy Mark, owns a local gym in Oklahoma, and he does a lot of content himself, right? Um, but if you're in like more of a general space and you don't have that type of image or content, or you're not always putting stuff out, this is how I've done it. Even with real estate agents and they have their own stuff, that's fine. But I've always done it. I've never used someone else's listing. I've never used someone else's open house image for this like ad. 1,000 times, multiple thousands, but 100% of the time, this is how I do it. Google image. And you don't have to worry about, copyright infringement or anything like that because we're not selling the image. I'm not selling the image. So no one's coming after me. Sotheby's is not coming after me because I used the image. In fact, they're not even going to see it. This is San Diego. They're not even going to see the image because I'm targeting worldwide. People in other countries are going to be seeing this image, right? So, and yeah, in this case, Sotheby's are everywhere, but most of these images I'm not even talking about an image of a listing. Just most of these. In fact, a lot of them would be probably a old listing. Um, this is probably an old listing from 2022. But look, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for. So here's part of the training. Two things as I'm doing this. So I say all that to say don't worry about using someone's image. Not at all. Not at all. It's just for a few days and we're not selling the image. You get in trouble when you sell the image. If someone owns the right to that picture and you go out there and grab it and sell it online, dude, you're in trouble. That's copyright infringement. But we're not doing that. Right? So here's what you're looking for on the like ad image. Two things. Number one, the clarity. That picture better be crispy clear. Like it better be crispy clear. And that picture is pretty damn crispy clear. That's a nice looking picture, right? Nice looking picture and obviously a beautiful property. And so number one is the clarity. Number two is the size. This is 1024 by 682. You want it to be over 600 on both sides. So 600 by 600 minimum, right? Anything above that, you're gravy. Anything above that, you're freaking great. So this right here would actually make a good sized image for a Facebook like ad, right? The size. It's 1024 by 682. So the 682 just barely met the minimum requirement of 600, right? So you could totally use this image and freaking crush it. So that's all you're gonna do. You would hover over it. Don't click on the picture. Hover over it. Click on it first of all to the left, right? So click on it on the left. But then as you come over here, hover over it, right click, save image as, and then you're gonna download that. And here's the thing too. Here's the thing too. Oh, I'm so glad this is coming across. I'm so glad. Look, as I did that, I right click, I save image as. Right away, these default characters are here, right? Right away, and that's where I rename it, right? I would rename it, right here. But this the type, it's a web file. If I go all files, it's not going to let me download it. It's a web file. So those files are literally protected. This yeah, you can't use a web file. I'm glad we came across that. No big deal. I just go to the next. No big deal, right? And this one's a little smaller. Clarity is there, but it's a little smaller. It's under 600, so I don't want to use that one. Um, this one's still under 600. Don't want to use that one. I'll just look at badass images, you guys, and I'll just move on to the next, and I'll keep going until I find that file that I can actually take. Look, okay, look. Clarity is there, size is there. Right click, save image as. Look at this. This is what I'm looking for, JPEG. So it's like, dude, okay, whatever. I came across a web file right away, and then boom, right away I found the next one. No big deal. JPEG. We're looking for JPEG. Okay, so you're looking for the size, you're looking for the clarity, and you're looking for JPEG. So three things to look for. Okay, so that would be a perfect image to use. That would be a perfect image to use. So I'm gonna. So I could easily download that, save that, and then that's what I bring over to this step. Okay, we're on the third and final step, the ad level. This is where you would put your video. This is where you put your image. If you're running lead ads, this is where you would A/B test and run multiple images, right? So here, all I would do is I'm going to come down to the setup creative. Okay, now in my case, I'm not going luxury homes, right? I'm not going luxury homes with my marketing page here. What I'm gonna go is I'm gonna go I'm gonna go digital marketer. What I'm looking for, digital marketer. What I'm looking for is someone sitting. This is exactly what I'm looking for. But this is a video. But this image, actually, no, that's actually an image. I'm shooting for something like that. I'm shooting for something like that. So I'm gonna come over here to the right, and I'm gonna go see more. I'm kind of looking for something a little bit more. See, something like this might even stand out more, you guys, than just putting some. This is a like ad, right? So again, with your business, you can for sure have a bad image about your business, right? With real estate, again, it's a luxury home. That's the image for a like ad. In my case, I'm just kind of thinking off the wall now. Now, in my case, I'm just thinking again for my business, right? I'm trying to look for something like something that you normally don't see. This right here. I'm going with this one. I'm going with this one. I like this one. I'm going with this one. I'm going with this one. I was I was hoping for more of a square rectangle. That's square, but I was looking for more of a wide screen like this one. But I like this one. Let's see if I can even grab it. It might be a web file. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but don't lose that. That's Jesus. Don't lose that. File name. We're gonna go FB like at image. And I'm going to put that in the download folder. I'm going to test this image. I'm going to test this image. I'm going to test this image. Okay, so here's what we do. Setup creative. Image add. This is the text, right? So And you know what? This is actually the I think this is the title. I don't think this is the actual text. We'll see once I click on next, but um because you can use yeah, you can actually no, this should be the actual copy. And so here's what I put. So okay, so here's what I do for real estate. Here's what I do for real estate. Love love real estate question mark like page and share exclamation. This right here, you guys, is literally the one liner that I've used for thousands of Facebook like ads, literally thousands, more than hundreds. I have used this one liner for a couple thousand Facebook like ads. Okay, this one liner. And you can take out the word real estate and you can pop in any other word, right? But normally it's a one liner. I don't need to write, I'm not writing more ad copy here. It's a one liner, it's a like ad. So love real estate, I'm keeping it very general. And in this case with my business, love social media marketing, like, page, and share. Question mark. Love social media marketing, like, page, and share. I'm gonna go next. Okay, so now here I'm gonna upload the image. Right over here to the right hand side, I'm gonna upload that image. And see, so look, you want it to be over 600 by 600, right? So as long as it's over 600, that's a good size. These ones, you'll see the yellow triangle because they're smaller, right? That's what the triangle says. Images smaller than 600 by 600 may display as a small image title on high resolution devices. Use a higher resolution image so your ad displays optimally across devices. So that's the magic number, 600. Okay, so that one should be good. That one should be good for sure. So AI generation, I don't need any of that. I'm gonna hit done. And there's the primary text. Perfect. So love social media marketing, like, page, and share. Just like that, you guys, for your business as well, for real estate. Love real estate, like, page, and share. So I got the image, I got the primary text. Nothing else down here needs to be changed. I'm not adding a button like learn more, buy now. I'm not adding any call to action button. The call to action button is going to be the follow or the like page. Okay. So all this stuff is good. I added the text, I added the image, I hit publish, and that is it. So this blue down here, you're looking for this to go green. Okay. Once it goes green, you're good. If it goes red, it'll tell you that there was an error. Okay. If you see red right here in the bottom right, there's an error. And it'll just walk you through it. Click on it, it'll walk you through what to update. But if you just follow my lead on that one, you guys, that right there is gonna blow up that like count. And again, you don't need to spend a lot. Spend 40 bucks, 50 bucks. If you really want to go all out, spend $100 and run it for, 14 days, 15 days. Run it, again, in my case, I'm spending 100 and I'm running it till the end of the month. I'm running it for another 20 days, right? 20, 21 days. And so as you come back to the dashboard, leave the blue, okay? Leave the blue. Right here, scheduled. So Facebook already approved. Once you see scheduled, it's approved, and they're approving three different levels. Okay, they approved the first level. Which what did we do in the first level? It was the objective. We chose engagement, and in my case, I had to choose the regions. Right. So let me make sure I did that, which I'm pretty sure I did. Right. Actually, no, I didn't have to do the regions. I didn't have to do it because I'm not in one of those categories, right? So I didn't have to do that. So again, if you're not in any of these categories, don't check them, right? So because I didn't have to check them, I didn't have to choose all the regions. So yeah, I didn't need to do that. So the campaign, the tab, the campaign tab, this was the objective. We chose engagement. Facebook already approved it. The ad set level, what did we do here? We chose worldwide. We chose the budget. We chose the calendar, when it starts, when it ends. The placement, we left it on advantage placement. Um, we put in our budget. Facebook approved all that. So that's scheduled, ready to go. The third and final step that they're approving is what I wrote and the image that I actually used. Okay, that's what's processing. Once they approve this, it says right here, look, your ad is processing. Meta is processing your recent updates to your ad. Some updates may take several hours. Okay, so In closing, you guys, you'll see this go scheduled, and that's when your ad is set to go live for whatever time and date you set it for, right? I set mine to go live tonight at midnight. And the reason why I chose midnight is because it is worldwide. So time zone doesn't even matter. Just start it tonight at midnight and let it go for a full, I think it was 20 days that I put on that budget. So that's the like ad, you guys. Once it ends, then look at your like count, and that's when we go on to the next step, which is targeting our local area for leads. So that's what I wanted to show you. And then also last one, let me show you this last one on how to even let me go to a different account on how to even look at these the metrics. Okay, let me show you let me show you this other account. Oh, that's what it is. It's the calendar. Is it the calendar? Let's see if it's the calendar. Yeah, it's the calendar. Actually, look, even just on this one alone, this is the page like ad. This is my Cantero Realty, 2,000 likes on my Cantero Realty page. Okay, let me show you this part. So I spent on this one, I spent 50 bucks. 50 bucks, actually 100 bucks. 100 bucks. Let me move this thing real quick. Yeah, let me go to Yeah, see, so this is what you want to look at, you guys. Yeah, I ran this ad. I think I ran this ad twice. I ran this ad twice. So I spent 50 bucks one time and then 50 bucks another time, and that was it. Took it up a couple thousand likes. Every agent has 300 likes. I now have 2,000, and never even sold a house. It's the perception, right? I spent 50 bucks. It took it up 1,000 likes, and that was at 0.05. So these are the numbers that you're looking at. So 0.05 is where we're at today in 2025, costs per lead. So look at it that way. If I spend 50 bucks and take it up 1,000 likes, most of you guys that are watching this right now have 200 likes. So spend 50 bucks, take it up to 1,000, put a comma in that number, and that's it. And this is like worst case, 0.05. Forever, I was at 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. Forever. But 0.05 is kind of where we're at now, and that's fine. Whatever. Spend 50 bucks, put a comma in that number. You're at 400 likes. Okay, cool. Spend 50 bucks and take it to 1,400, right? And that's it. So those are really the numbers you're looking at, you guys. When you come over here, come back to your dashboard. Let's uncheck this. Start it from fresh. Click on the campaigns tab. Just check the box of that one, and then you can see it here. You could see it here. Yeah, see, so look, on this one campaign I spent 50 bucks. On this one I spent 41 bucks, right? Took it up 986. On this one I spent so I ran this ad four times. I ran this ad. Actually, that was post engagement. This was reach. These were different ads. These were different ads. These top two were different ads. So it's these bottom two. These are the page like ad two, page likes two. So I ran it twice. So I spent 50 bucks and 41. I spent $91. I spent $91 to take it up to the 2,000. $91. Okay. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the costs are actually the result, which is the result right here, right? You're looking at the result and then the cost per result and then your amount spent. Okay. And to keep track of your billing and payments to the left. Billing and payments, and then you can come over here. Actually, I gotta go through this whole thing now. But you would come over here. Let me enter my code real quick. So you can always come over here, hit payment settings, and update your card. You'll know where your balance is at throughout the month, and you can always update your card as well. Okay, so and in the very beginning, your Facebook ad account, right? This is the ad account. This is bookmark one of seven, right? Your ad account. That's where your credit card is tied to. In the very, very beginning of a brand new ad account, Facebook will smash that credit card several times a week, and at very low amounts. So by the time you get to $3, they might charge it. By the time you get to $5, they might charge it. By the time you get to $10, they might charge it. So they actually charge it in increments. They charge it in increments. Um, and I think that's over your first like over your first month, like the first month. And then after that, then you have a threshold, and then they don't charge you until either the end of the month or they'll charge you every $25. Like you'll have an actual threshold. Okay? Let's see if this one shows my threshold. This is a different account, but this does not show my threshold. Um, let's see if it shows it here. Yeah, it doesn't show the threshold. But you'll have a threshold. You'll have a threshold, and that's when you'll get billed like every few bucks or whatever. Um, but then once you hit your threshold, then that's when you're billed like every $50 or you're billed at the end of the month or once a month. Okay. And that's pretty much it, you guys. So blow up that like count. Post your success in the group. Any questions you have, post it in the group. And I'll see you guys next Friday, or I'll see you in the next hour for step three, which is the actual Facebook local ad. That's when we start running, not even ads just yet. That's when we start running your videos or your images to your local area. All right, guys. So I'll see you in step three. Yeah, step three. Step three. See you there.